Good thoughts from Vision's daily devotion, The Word for Today.
Proverbs 22 verse 6. Direct your children onto the right path, and when they're older, they will not leave it. The Word for Today encourages us to keep praying for our children. The prodigal son eventually came home and was restored to his place in the family. When he lost everything and ended up feeding pigs, the Bible says he came to himself. It's hard to watch someone you love suffer, but sometimes they need to hit the bottom in order to turn around. The prodigal's breaking point became his turning point. Luke 15 verse 18, I will arise and go to my father, and I'll say to him, Father, I've sinned against heaven and before you, said the prodigal son. Now notice his father was a good parent with a rebellious child. If that describes you, here are 3 pieces of sound advice. Number 1, don't blame yourself and beat yourself up. Number 2, don't judge your children's weaknesses from your position of strength. The reason they can't see it is because they're spiritually blind. But God can open their eyes. Jesus said in John 6:44, no one can come to me unless the Father who sent me draws him, and I will raise him up at the last day. You do the praying and let God do the drawing. And number 3, keep your heart and your door open. When the prodigal son finally came to his senses, he knew where he needed to go, back home to the Father who loved him. You can't save your children from the consequences of their actions, but you might be able to lessen the pain that they're going through. But if you pray, keep your heart and your door open, God can bring them back. Proverbs 22 verse 6. Direct your children onto the right path, and when they are older, they will not leave it. That's a promise you can stand on today. And that's Vision's Word for Today.
The Word for Today, Australia's most widely read daily devotion. Read it, share it or subscribe. Free at vision.org.au or in the Vision app. Just another way Vision is helping you look to God daily.